Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Thursday night stream. I hope everybody is well and fine on this warm Thursday evening. Well, it's warm here in the UK anyway. I don't know how it is for everyone else on the planet. So we are in another place now. Hey Clather, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Thursday been so far? Hope all is well. You send me a gift. I hope I like it. Oh, that's very kind of you. Is it the same username? Will I spot it in the mail over there? Let's see if I can do a dive into the mailbox from here. I might have to levitate though to make it all the way. Maybe not. Oh, I will. Okay, that's very kind of you. Right, let's go head on over. Nephistra, first time catching my live. Oh, welcome aboard. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. How are you? Been watching many of my streams on YouTube during the last 2 weeks. Oh, that's very kind of you. Well, thank you ever so much for stopping by. Welcome to the live stream, where today we are going to attempt a daring dive down to the mailbox. There we are. Oh, thank you ever so much for using your Prime for the sub. That's amazing. Thank you ever so much. Extremely kind of you. Let me throw some chef's hats in the chat. Thank you indeed. As you can see, we've got my command bot working again. I had to relink everything, so I found out what was wrong with my stream last time. So, good evening, Gwilyn. How are you? And Kmart, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you've had good evenings, both of you. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I'm about to see what's in the mail today, so we're going to see how things are going. What did we have yesterday? Let's have a quick look at the chart to refresh ourselves with Road to 5 million. Oh, it says it's still loading. Okay, let me just refresh that and then see if that loads up properly. There we are. Oh wow, 3 months in a row, Gwilyn. That's amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. That's really appreciated. There we are. Let's pop this. Oh, got loads of expires coming in as well. So here we have our chart. And Costa, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and an inauguration. Hold on. There we go, and we shall be welcoming Costa in as a fellow moderator, so thank you ever so much for kindly accepting to be a mod on my channel, so thank you very much. Now you get the extra sword by your... Oh, please don't use the kill keyword and destroy my internet like that happened last time. Thank you indeed. It's just started raining, so you're fine tonight. Oh, excellent. Yes, we could really do with some rain. Now, I did spot in London today my first queen ant. So when all the black ants get together and do their nuptial flight, that's usually a good sign that there's going to be a thunderstorm very nearby, because they only do it when the ground is going to be soft, and so they know when a thunderstorm's coming. So watch out for the queen ants and their nuptial flights. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a good feeling about it. We're going to get some rain soon, which will be really, really nice. So we are down here. Last we were at was just over 2.5 million on the chart. So we had a few flat days, quite a few flat days in a row there. So we're dropping off target here. So greetings Ignis, how are you? But let's see what happens. Obviously we've got pre-patch rushing ahead. We've got quite a few things we could do to increase our abilities to make gold. There's various farms we can do, there's various professions we can flesh out on. So it's just a question of time really, of which I have a very limited supply of that. So let's crack on with the mailbox opening to start with. Got a load of expires, so let's pick those up first. Looks like there's 14,000 gold in the mail so far, so we'll have a look at that, see how things go, and then there we go. Cloak, fair enough. Fizz, spider silk, some more feasts are selling, so that's good. Singles that time there though. Bronze proto whelp. This must be what you were talking about. Thank you very much. Let me just check the actual regular. Where is it? Thank you, Clather. Oh no! Hold on a minute. Hold the fort. Thank you very much indeed. That's no ordinary bronze proto whelp. That's a fair few. Oh my word! Look at that. A hatchling. That's a crazy price. That is 76,000. Are you sure, Clather? This is very generous of you. Very kind of you indeed. They sell quite slowly on my server, so we'll see how they do. But that's amazing. Thank you ever so much. Yes, you did ask if it was okay, so thank you ever so much. I think for these ones, these are going to be interesting, because in theory I could have not easily, but I could have very well farmed them myself. Also, they are very random in terms of their sale rates, so you never know when one's going to sell. I tend to have battle pets on for quite a while, but thank you indeed, that's extremely kind of you. I'll pop those in and we'll put those on the auction house. There we are. Delete that. There we are. And then we've got our other auctions are still on. So that's all of those. Oh, it's 25,000 now. I've got some more in the mail. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, the Tome of Illusions, Draenor and Azeroth. Binding of Mastery, Elemental Force. Okay, that's a good. You believe me, some of you never looted and you play like 100 hours a week. Oh, okay. I was a bit overzealous on that. Hey, Paneer, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Fen, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I missed you, Ilam and Wilemol. Thank you both for stopping in. Really enjoyed my streams lately. Good luck on my gold making. Well, thank you very much. Very kind of you to say so. So thank you all. That's a nice mailbox opening to start off with. First, a plethora of lovely pets from Clather there, and then we've got a decent amount of sales, 25,000. Doing very well, thank you very much. So let's start with opening up the golds, and then we can have a look at what we can do restocking wise. It looks like there were a few other expires coming in, so I'm gonna post. Oh, I need to change the pet group first. So what we need to do here is go to battle pets, add in that, and to go okay, no worries, Ignis. And Danny, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Worry that you won't be able to buy Longboy on release date. You know, it is looking like we are falling away from our target, but never say never. You don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen, to be sure. I'm going to keep working at it, and we'll see where we land. I'll be interested to see what happens patch day, pre-patch day rather. And what else have we got here? Pandaran Water Spirit, Sundot Hatchling, and was that all of them? I think so. Yeah, add those in. You know you'll make bank as soon as BFA starts anyway, so at least you can have it soon after, if not before. Yes, Fen, I'm thinking the same myself. It won't take long to make that final leap over the edge. So I'm still going to aim for it, definitely. That one. Oh, that's the relic thing. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking there was something else. Oh, is that it? Yes. Vicious Horror. There we go. Hey Sector, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome on board. Oh, looks like there's some fighting going on with the bruisers. I wonder if I can get my auctions on before they decide to kill them. Hold on, let's run a post scan whilst I say hello. Thinking the same. Also, don't want to spend every last copper to get it and leave yourself with no investing gold. Yes, definitely. You want to make sure that you've still got some gold in the coffers. So for me, there's no desperate rush, but it's definitely worth doing. Hey, Shantagin and Excaliant, thank you both for stopping by. Oh, Hypnotic, I've missed you there as well. How are you doing? Excuse me, slurping my water. Yes, got everyone there, just wanted to make sure. Right, we're scanning. That's an awful lot of very nice looking pets. So let's hope they sell, because they will be a big boost to the coffers, definitely. And everything else is just the regular, so let's post that on, and then I imagine my enchants are close to expiring, probably in about 15 minutes, so we'll do those as well. Oh, you had a good stream? Excellent, Shantian. Not a whole bunch of viewers, but chatty few at the end of the night. Excellent. That's what you need, basically. Just get a few people chatting, and it's amazing how it comes through. Danny, thank you ever so much for the cheer. That's some gold luck for the last month before BFA. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you ever so much for your support. That is a huge amount of bits. So thank you very much indeed. And it's activated a football giveaway for 17 others. That's interesting. That must be a new Twitch thing. I've never seen that before. But as my way of appreciating, here's some Samadan chef's hats. Oh yeah, right, we're done posting on those, and yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of this lot and we'll cancel those. Oh, there we go. Well done. Hey folk, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. How can you buy WoW Legion and WoW? Well, I think you should get Legion if you buy Battle for Azeroth when it comes out, or if you at least buy the pre-order. I think it comes with Legion. So that would be the way to do it. I'm assuming, are you on the starter edition? You get everything prior. Okay, Hypnotic, thank you. It's confirmed that BFA Professionals will come with pre-patch, and most people are saying will probably be July the 17th. Ooh, so not long at all. Where are we looking at? So let's look at the WoW calendar. So we are here on the 5th, and they're saying pre-patch here on the Tuesday. Could be interesting. Hey Frodo, how are you? So that gives basically a week for those that are going to want to finish up achievements and things. So the bandage achievement, so maybe some Ember Silk might be needed. I have just started Frodo. I've not been long at all. Let's, what's an up? I've got the uptime command, haven't I? There we are. So yes, 14 minutes. So not long at all. So when you enter in WoW, you go into the shop in WoW, and it says buy WoW and WoW Legion. I can't check what you actually see, Sector, but I believe that's probably the case. I think it's probably different now in the case that Battle for Azeroth is so close. I mean, it depends what you want to do. Do you want to buy... Hey Sensors, how are you? Do you want to buy Battle for Azeroth when it comes out? In which case I would look to buy that straight off, and then you'll get everything else around it. So if you have an option in the Blizzard store to do that, that would be what I'd go for. So I'm going to open up my enchants here, pick those up, and all the other things. Is it me or is everyone having a lot of errors with the new TSM 4 build since open beta? Yes, Danny, because I think what's happened is A, it's gone into open beta, and B, they've introduced a whole load of new features like the task list. So, as is the nature of these things, it has broken a few things, and there's also a lot more people testing it. So, I think it's yeah, I think it's right. And I think it's just a case of hoping that they can get through the bugs as quickly as possible. You've been getting far less errors, have you, Fen? That's interesting. And if you buy Battle for Azeroth and Legion, should you get WoW the game or just discs? No, you'll get the game to download, so it's all tied in online. You won't get actual physical discs. You'd have to buy the collector's edition, but even then you don't get discs anymore. I have got my original World of Warcraft ones, but you shouldn't need to get Battle for Azeroth and Legion. You should be able to just buy Battle for Azeroth, I believe. I'm not sure because I'm not in that position. You haven't messed with the task list though, yeah. The task list is a little buggy at the moment, as is the profession list. No worries, Secthor. Any way I can help? I've got some more cancels to collect up, so let's do those. How are we doing for bag space? We're nearly full. Nearly. Let's collect all that up. And then we'll post this lot on, now that we're full. And run a post scan. There we go. Let's let that run. Your internet's crapped out, but you've got a week to grind cooking. You need to get on it. Okay, Shantian. So, are you... oh, thank you, Sector, for the follow. Do you mean the specs of my computer? In which case, you can have a look. If you scroll down on my Twitch window, you look down at the bottom, there is a section called Mr. Potato, which is the affectionate name we've given my computer. And you can see that you can run WoW and stream off of very limited hardware. Right, let's post this lot on. Run through that. You gave Transmog another try, made a new tune for posting it, had 750 in value up, could only tolerate 2 reposts without sales, then set it all to your enchanted and disenchanted the lot of it. Yeah. Transmog is, especially for me when I started gold making, that was for me, it was like, this is slow, especially on a low pop server. So I quickly had it as a secondary profession, a secondary gold making channel. You're just playing WoW or something else? Pretty much WoW, although my family do play other games on this computer, namely The Sims, and that's about it really. And good evening, Six, how are you? Do I have a Demon Hunter? Yes, I do indeed. Any tips for the quick grind for cooking? I would suggest, have you got all the basic recipes first, Shantajan? Are you talking about leveling up? Are you at Legion level? In which case I would say do the Legion quests, and then basically collect up all the ones that are without Nomi, which there is a list that I looked at. Let me find it for you. Cooking mini guide. I copy that in. There we go, let's pop that in. And then after that it's a question of using the Nomi Cakes add-on and Nomi Snacks, if you can afford them, and that will hopefully get you all the way through. Hey Wave, how are you? And you'll get the complete collection, BFA and everything prior. Okay, thank you Hypnotics, thanks for that. And do you play with it? For the... What's that one for? Sector, I missed that. Do I have a Demon Hunter? Yes, I use him for leatherworking and skinning. Ah, your cooking is 1 of 700. Well, that's the good thing about Legion cooking, is you can start cooking from level 1, and it's amazing how quickly you can get things up. Even if you started making, I know bear tartare is probably a poor example, but even if you got the basic recipe for lavish feasts, or something, if you got the Warden's rep, the spiced Falcasaur omelette, I think it is, that you get with Warden's rep, that one can help. This one, that's quite cheap to level up, because it just requires 2 Falcasaur eggs, which is fairly cheap. So you get that, and you literally just burn through that, and then that will level you up really quickly. Why do you call my PC Mr. Potato? It's kind of like a general potato, as in a rubbish computer. That's what people refer to it, and it's a bit of a nod towards Portal and GLaDOS, who was also turned into a potato at one point. Do you have revered rep the Wardens? Yep. One Tough Orc, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing this fine evening? Right, where am I at with my mailing? I've done. What have I got there in my bags that I haven't put on? Nightmare Whelpling. Did I have that in my list? Let me just look. No, I didn't. There it is. Into the battle pets you go. And run another post scan. Doing great. Excellent, excellent. You have a potato PC as well, do you, Agal? Well, thank you ever so much for stopping by. Yeah, it's a good thing about World of Warcraft. I'll be interested to see actually how Mr. Potato gets on with Battle for Azeroth. Yes, it's very hot, it's very warm here. And what with all the mess we've been having with trains, it's been a bit of a nightmare. The one add-on was called Nomi Cakes and the other Nomi Stacks. Nomi Stacks I don't think I used. I literally just used Nomi Cakes. Probably rank your PC as a toaster. That's a nice one, Sensors. So yeah, let's post all these enchants on. We'll get those on. And then we can look at what we need to do restockings. Alright, look at the auction house first, so that TSM can register all the new postings. Then do an enchanting restock. Before I do that, I'll make my daily cooldown of a temporal crystal, and then go back into TSM4, into enchanting, restock. Now, excuse me, it flashed, but it doesn't appear, so click on crafting reports. You only need Nomi Cakes then, yeah, that's what I used, definitely. This is your potato, an Asus gaming CPU, Intel i7, very nice, 16 gigs of 3200 megahertz RAM, that's very nice, a 1080, even better, and a 750 watt power supply, that's plenty power enough for. And a 970, is that an M.2 hard drive? And a terabyte Western Digital Blue, very nice indeed. I like that. That's very nice specs. Prices have dropped on enchants, but the quantity of sales have really gone up. Seems people are coming back. Yes, yeah, I think so. We've just sold a Binding of Agility now, but yeah, no worries, Paneer, and good evening, Woolsey. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the enchant sales, I wonder if it's worth resetting the markets on any of them. That could be interesting. Let's go back to crafting, because now we've got our list here. So this would be 10,000 profit from looking at these. So let's actually have a closer look at the profits of these. See, where are they heading? Look at the rings here. There's barely any profit on those now. They've still got a good sale rate, 0.5 and 0.4. But I'm imagining there's a fair amount of competition for those. The cloaks are a bit hit and miss. Nothing over 1,000 when they used to be. And the intellect is in negative. Yeah, ready for gaming. Yeah, definitely, girl. Definitely indeed. Also need to get enchanting up. Yeah, there's so much to do and not enough time. I know how you mean, Shamsuddin. I basically have resigned myself. I know I'll not get everything done in WoW. I never will. I'll never have enough time to play it that much. But I will make sure I will enjoy every moment that I do play it. So there's so much choice. There's so many things you can do. That's my take on it, definitely. You're going to change your tailoring alt army into alchemists just to have less WoD garrison stuff to do. That's a good idea, actually, Foku. See, I'm not in that position yet myself in terms of having an army of alts, so I can't imagine what it's like changing a whole army into something else. But what with the new bag changes in Battle for Azeroth, I wonder how much Hexweed bags are going to do. Ancient Priestess is barely a profit. Claw and Trained Soldier aren't too bad at 400 there. And then if we go down to the... I don't think I've got any of the gifts. Oh, the Gift of Haste is one of them there. So, Gift of Haste. Which one is it? The Cloak. Gift of Haste. See, the profits on these Walls of Draenor enchants, Ignis, are just as good as the Legion ones now, with a slightly less sale rate. Am I going on summer holiday? No, I don't tend to, Costa, so we get to avoid that. We tend to go on holidays at the sort of like autumn, spring time of year, which is a bit better for us. Having army vaults is nice, but leveling them can be a bit boring. But the gold rewards are awesome. You have 15 alts, yeah. I think if you're in a case like that, I've seen many people. They should be better. Do you reckon, Ignis? Okay, so maybe I could look at those a bit more. Because no Blood of Sargeras. Yeah, but the temporal crystals is the limiting factor for me at the moment. I should have got more of them. Yeah, so people with armies of alts can do all the Order Hall gold missions and get most of their gold that way, which is obviously really good. And the same there, the necks, doing okay in the rings. Right, well, let's make what our crafting things are doing. You pay 95 gold per temporal crystal. Wow, okay. Me looking at 25 gold is probably not that bad then. And you're still making gold of them. Okay, well, that's something to bear in mind. Should I want to try and reset the markets on those? Maybe I should make more than just one of each. That's something I could do. Let's start with these, and then we could always check my garrison work orders, and we can check the temporal prices material costs. So I'm going to just go through these ones manually. I've got a feeling I'm going to run out of materials. Yeah, there we go. Missing Arcana now. So let's go check those. You're also producing like 300 fractured and a couple of crystals. At least you can get to sell some. Okay, that's pretty good, having the alts do that. Did I see the latest news on professions and how they level in BFA? No, I haven't, One Tough Orc. How does it work? Has there been new information on Wowhead? I'm going to look for some Arcana and Temporal Crystals. Let's see if we can just work this out. Legion Enchanting Materials. How's the Arcana list looking? Chaos is under 50. If you don't have them at max level, it'll be tricky in BFA. This is the thing, isn't it? See, 18 gold for a ley light. So if I bought ley light for 18 gold 50 and did a ley shatter, which is on average 3 Arcana, that would be a price of Arcana of 6 gold. So it's actually more cost effective for me to do a ley shatter on these bought ones than it is for me to buy the Arcana at 7 gold 40. So I'm going to take, well, I've actually got 154. So I'm going to take the 68 and the 165. There we go. You have 11 sessions by expansion, so if you are saying MOP, you have to go through the rest to get to BFA. But you don't, as far as I understand it, you don't need to go through every single one to get to BFA. I think you can do BFA without doing the prior ones. That's how I understand it. Is that the case? How are me and the family on this fine 5th of July? Doing very well, thank you, Scorshane. How about yourself? Increases the passive income of WoD Enchanting. Yeah, definitely. Getting all those fractures. Yes, by expansion, but you aren't required to do the old sections. Yes, that's how I understood it. 100 base, vanilla. Then you have to do each expansion contents for their recipes. If you don't need an expansion, you can skip it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, surely you can't level all the old recipes. Yeah, that would... hopefully it is like that, because that's how I understood it to work, which makes sense to me, compartmentalizing each of the expansions. And I think it's quite nice in a way to get your head around just focusing on how that expansion works with its materials, because they all seem to work differently. And I know as someone coming back to Professions, having missed 3 expansions, and they all work differently, and there's all these different materials that I had no idea what they did and how they work. So it's been a lot of work for me to slowly try and understand all of those. Last you logged on, it was like that. Don't think it changed. Okay. Basic. Mazel tov. Thank you ever so much for the host with 10 there. Thank you ever so much. How was your stream? I'll wait a little bit for you to come in, but thank you ever so much. Let me just quickly catch up on chat. Basic change, you can't get credit for the previous sections. Crafting patterns, yeah. If anyone's looking to get another account, they're having a special of $59.99 for all expansions, including BFA. Very nice, Shane. There we are. Hey, there you are, Muscle Tough. How are you? How are you? Getting your 6th account set up. Wow, that's amazing. I always admire people who multi-box. I can't get my head around 1 account, let alone 6. So I'm glad you had a good stream, and thank you ever so much for the host. Yeah, it's good about the special though. Hopefully get some more players coming in. How are we looking? 4 more to go. Wow, you need 10? How would you do with 10? So we're looking at temporal crystals here. So 25 gold is actually quite reasonable, really. But the fractures are 23 gold equivalent at that price. So we shall buy all the fractures for a start, because those are cheaper. And it skipped 1 there. We could bid on those for slightly cheaper, but I don't think it's really worth waiting on those. Good evening, Lamnican, how are you? And 10th Fongular, how are you both? Just make sure I haven't missed anyone else there. No, it didn't. Okay. Greatly optimize the profit per time on your dual craft inscription too. The trick is simple. You have to be a mage and have your Hearthstone in Darnassus. Then you never log into that character except when you prospect Kiparium. Okay, that's an interesting one. So what do you do with that? You sold some at 170 to 280 for dry days. What's that for? Oh, your temporal. 80 to 170. Wow. Yeah, Ignis was saying that theirs was quite high as well. I'm going to scoop up all of these because they are cheap. And then I would be tempted to take a few of these. How many actual temporals have I got? I've only got 2. The temptation is actually to take all of these so that I've got a stock of them, and then we can push the price of the market up a little bit, perhaps. How much would that cost me to do those? Probably not too much. Oh, Gal, thank you ever so much for the sub. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you indeed. So very kind of you. Thank you for your support. Dual crafting inscription sucks. Capharon is the only thing that makes you gold on the character. There you get the mount gems. Aha, I see. Well, thank you very much indeed. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy these up. See, the percentage has just changed, which is always worrying when you see the percentage go up. But my purchase there of 22. Not sure that's fully right until we actually buy everything up. 26 of 4, that's quite a lot though. Do I want to go all in? Yeah, let's go with those. Just hit your first million gold. Ah, congratulations, Willie No. And hello, Trillion Sane. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, pop some chef's hats to celebrate the million gold. Excellent, that's such a good milestone to get. Resetting the market or buying mats of crafting. Bit of both, Landican. I'm going to take up these temporal crystals and I'm going to up the amount of Wards of Draenor enchants that I make. So I'm going to give myself a bit extra on that front. You made $1 million the last 80 days with inscription. Well, there it goes. It just goes to show that different servers can be operated very differently. That's fantastic. Anyone know if the Dragon Kite for 330 is a good price right now? Too much. Oh, anyone else know that one? Because I certainly don't. Right, there we go. Let's take all of those temporal crystals and we'll open those up. And then we can use these as a stock to make our Walls of Draenor enchants. WoW auction. Oh, that's the good site for specific items, isn't it? Is that the one that they use for? No, I have to have a look. Oh, search history, regional, etc. I don't think I've used that one. I think I had it. Let me have a look. Oh yes, it's that one. Yeah, I know the one. Let me add that into my bookmarks because that is quite a cool one. Where is my World of Warcraft folder? There we go. Save that one. I can have a proper pick through that and look at it later. There we go. All right. Okay, so let's get that sorted. There we go. And then click on that. Move that back. There we go. Good place to get pulse check on price data. Okay, so I usually use the Undermine journal, but it's always good to back it up with something else. It doesn't seem to work with battle pets. Every time you try, it doesn't find them. That's weird. I wonder why. I know battle pets can be slightly strange sometimes, whether they're caged or not. I certainly find that. Right, so we've got a load of temporal crystals. We made some more enchants, but what I'm also going to do is go into my group for my Walls of Draenor enchants. So the Walls of Draenor necks and rings, and we're going to up the group operation. Instead of being one of each, we're going to override that, and we're going to add in, let's try 3 of each. And then we're also going to look at cloak speed and change that to 3 of each. And boot speed I'm going to change to 2 of each. Just to up my numbers a little bit and see if we can sell some more of those. So then when we go into enchanting, still not able to buy cloth leather to do a cheaper shuffle for enchanting mats. No, not at the moment. Oh, we need to do some arcana, so we're missing a few things here. So let's do a lay shatter whilst we're here. Get a few of those going, then we can clear that. Although, that said, I haven't actually bought any Shalderai silk or Stonehide leather in a while. I wonder if it's worth looking for those. Although I have so much of either, my averages are going to take a while to come down, a bit like the chaos crystals. So we'll have to have a look at that. I think I've got enough Arcana now, so we can make those 3. Or not. Okay, and we'll also do, whilst we're waiting for that to work itself out, we'll also do another restock selected groups, and that should, there we go, there's all our extra things that we just said we're going to make. So let's start with the ones we can do. It's not working at the moment, so what we'll do is a reload and then see if we can fix that up. Soon close to 3 million, doing good. Thank you very much, Agal. Yes, it's ticking through. Just sold overcast leggings. Very nice. What's overcast leggings? Did you make those or did you buy them? Right, let's try that again. Need our list back, so crafting reports it is. We've got some tomes to make too, so we need to maybe rely on the gather window for that. Or the task list. We could see if the task list works. Let's have another look. Right, okay. Earth and Vitality. Critical Strike. Can we do craft next? No, we'll have to do these manually. Okay. You craft everything yourself. Ah, that's a sign of a true professional person. Seldomly you sell something you looted. Fair enough. That's pretty much the way I like to do things too. Hey old man farmer, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Thursday been so far? Hope all is well. Right, just going through, and we're upping the amount of enchants here because we're using up some of these temporal crystals. Actually, we seem to be using them up rather. Oh, we're missing some stuff here. Sorceress Fire, Sorceress Air. Okay, so we'll need to maybe restock on those. Now, we'll have a look at our task list. See if this can actually check out the armor enchants. They are dirt cheap to make and net a huge profit. You post 10 of all of them. Okay, well 10's quite a large amount, but I'll definitely look into those. So, looking for mop armor enchants. Let's have a look. Neck. Which are the mop armor enchants? Because it will be all in enchants of old, won't it? So 10 of all that make profit, of course. Yeah, that's true. Hey Robo, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So what have we got? Armor. Ignoring the weapons. Which one's going to be doing very well here? Thank you. We're just looking into mop armor enchants at the moment. Anything with a good profit and a good sale rate, like that one, Earth and Vitality. That's the one I've already got though, isn't it? The boots. We already do that one. Let's have a look down at the braces. It's leatherworking. Okay. Fantastic. Overcast leggings. Look at the price on my server. 524,000 gold. That's someone floating the price up rather high. Now you could try and catch a sniper out on that and post it at region market value. How are the leatherworking? Heavy borean leather and eternal water. Okay, interesting. You like stuff you craft for 200 and sell for close to 9k? Yeah, definitely. So braces, there's a few different things here. I'm going to look at stuff with a sale rate higher than 0.0 something. So glorious stats. That's one. I'm fairly sure I already do that one though. No squirrels for me. This is true, this is a bit of a squirrel. I'm just going to quickly look down these and see if there's anything with a decent sale rate. I don't see anything yet. It's quite possible that I haven't got the full complement of Mr. Pandaria enchants. I don't think I entered that area and did a lot with it. So let's finish off this list. Gathering wise, we need all this lot. So we're going to have a look and see what the task list makes of this. /TSM task list. I'm sure I just typed that in. Oh no. What did I actually type in? A rask list. Okay, that's not going to work. Task list. L-I-S-T. There it is, hiding behind there. I don't have much screen real estate with my resolution, so we'll make the most with what we've got. So, enchanting crafts. Okay, so a lot of this is from the guild bank. So, let me just find a place where I can see my guild bank. Let's move that back down to the bottom. Now, last time this wasn't quite working, and Jack suggested clicking through the tabs of the guild bank. I'm going to move this down to the bottom. So we'll click move, and then we'll have a look at the tabs. And that seems to help push it through. I can hear things happening. Let's work our way back up until it all disappears. There we are. Yeah, I think that's yeah. I got the right command there for the new beta. That's good. Sorcerous water we still need some of. Can we find any in the guild bank? I know I've got some here. It's there. Oh, that's sorcerous air. My bad. There's sorcerous water. Oh, we have collected it all up actually. There we go. Fantastic. So that worked. Clicking through the tabs seemed to help the task list find all the things it needed. So that's kind of like a little bit of a bug. So mysterious essence we can make. I know I can make that already. So I've got that here from my spirit dust. So we'll make... How many do we need to make? 2, I believe you said. Was it 3? Let's go back to TSM. Yeah, we've got all that. So now we just need Essence of Fire and Savage Blood. I've got 3 in the bank and 13 in my bags for that. So we must need more than that. So let's pop to the auction house and see what we can get. If we try this, nearly back on track. Ah, fantastic, Costa. So let's try scan all. Let's see if that works. I've not tried this before. Made 130k. Wow, fantastic. Congratulations. That's brilliant. Good evening, Kale Hall. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so looking at that, Savage Blood is quite reasonable. How much can we get at quite reasonable? Normal region price is 60s, so anything under is good. I only need a couple. And Essence of Fire, we need 2. So I can either buy 21 at 8 gold 85. Mat cost is currently at 4 gold. Now why is the mat cost that? Because of motes of fire perhaps? Is it motes of fire that work into Essence of Fire? Let me just have a look. Mote of Fire. I might be thinking of the wrong thing. That's Primal. Yeah, that was the wrong thing I was thinking of. Hey Kangai, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Found the Nat Pagel book in Dire Mall is a good little seller. Yes, I remember finding out about that one almost a year ago, thanks to one of Bregg's early videos, and that was one of the things I went and looked for. I found it a couple of times, but I haven't been back since. It did sell occasionally, yeah. You just got to find it, that's the thing. Corrupted Ashbringer? What's Corrupted Ashbringer? You sold one 30 seconds ago for 12k. Nice, Ignis. Trying to farm... Oh yes, you can get the rich purple shirt from there as well. The Dusty Tome as well. Oh, I don't know about that one. Need a book for skin for the Paladin. Yes, the there's a super way to get as a priest. You can mind vision the bosses and look for them. Oh, okay. I hadn't thought of that. That's a great idea. So how do you have to mind vision between each of the bosses, I wonder? Okay, I'll have to try that one day. That sounds brilliant. I haven't used mind vision in a long while. I was looking at Essence of Fire. I was wondering why the mat cost was 4 gold 55. I wonder what I can make, how I can make that. It doesn't tell me in TSM, unfortunately, here. You should slash tar the boss as long as you're inside the instance. Oh, I see, Truly Insane. That's pretty cool. Okay. Mind vision the first boss, then you get his vision range, and then you mind vision the next one. So you step inside and check it. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I like that idea. I used to use something like that quite a lot. And the other thing for crowd control with the priest I used to use quite a bit. The mind control. We're talking about Dire Maul, One Tough Orc. A crystallized fire. Thank you, Grumpy. Let's have a look for crystallized fire. Crystallized fire. I may have spelt that wrong. Oh no, did spell it right. That's 100 gold. So that's not right. Okay, well at least we checked it. Thank you for that. So let's just check again. Essence of Fire. We'll get it at this price, 8 gold. That's fine. We might as well pick these up. There's 21 of them. So let's take those. Let's go for the time-saving method over anything else. And then collect those up. It's not your idea. It's from 2 German streamers named Sean Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's Eternal Fire. Crystallized Fire is Eternal Fire, not Essence. Aha. Okay. Essence of Fire you get from boosting your husband in the stockades. It's always handy to get some extra materials, boosting someone through. So let's just finish off our task list now. We should have everything. So let's go back to our crafting. And we should be able to use the scroll wheel now for each of these. Currently about a 5,000 profit for these last few enchants, which would be nice. And all earth too, all kinds of. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I think I'd like to go back and do a few more farms. There we go. Let's get the auctions on, because that's the main thing I want to do. Right, run a post scan. Okay, so let's move that back over so my camera's not obscuring it. There we go. Essence of Fire can be farmed from the fire animals in Ungoro. Molten Core is decent as well. Thank you, Gwilym. Looks like I'm nearly out of water. Right, let's get the enchants on. And then we can check our tailoring dailies. I don't think I sold much tailoring wise. Let's just post on this lot. Just check the prices. Yeah. Undercutting competition and posting at my current price. Tome of Illusions Draenor's going at normal price. That means there's none others on. Is my normal price reasonable? Region market average is 3,700, and my normal price is 5,600. Yeah, I'll go with that. Got all of those, got that done. So let's swap over to tailoring, have a look at my favourites. And we want Hexweave first and foremost. I'll take that, and then we'll go to my groups and see if there's anything non-Ember Silk to make. I've got a feeling, oh yes, and the Shadow Weave of course. This is all Ember Silk or Hexweave. Okay, I'll clear the queue on that one. It'll be nice to make some of those though. Hey Forever, how are you? You have an awesome t-shirt by the way. Thank you Lamnican. This one's one of my favourites, Final Fantasy characters, Red 13 I believe. Yeah, one of my many QWERTY purchases. If anyone's interested in getting QWERTY, I do have a referral code down below in my Twitch description. So for every new person who signs up for a QWERTY and orders a QWERTY t-shirt, I get a free random one, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, this is one of my favourite ones. On your server you make more profit just selling the fur raw than converting to Hexweave bags. Oh, interesting, Shantigen. The sumptuous fur, I mean, how much have I got left? It's currently at 4 gold, so that's coming in at 863 for a stack. So I think I'd probably make more profit from a Hexweave bag, because it's kind of the same thing for me. But interesting nonetheless. I need to put that legendary back in my bank actually. Where was that? This one, the Pridaz. Let's pop that away for the moment. Okay, so tailoring is kind of out of the question unless I go and farm some Ember Silk. Anyone know how many fur per bag? It's 100. It goes pretty much 1-to-1 if you're using, oh, as Wave said, yes, if you're using the work orders for it, which is pretty much the main way to do it. We need some missions. We need a gold mission. We need to go and do that. We need to go over and do some Ember Silk farming, but in order to do that, we need a potion of treasure finding, and I believe I sold most of them. Oh no, I've got some here. That's good to know. So we've got that. Oh, Mr. Redblade, thank you ever so much for the sub. Extremely kind of you. Thank you ever so much for your support. And chef's hats. Thank you indeed. Very kind of you. They are changing that in BFA. What are they changing, Kangai? Do you mean the work orders? Because I thought they turned that back. On the Hexweave on your server sells for up to 6 gold per. But the Hexweave's soulbound, Shantigen. Do you mean the fur itself, the sumptuous fur? Where do I farm my Ember Silk? Check out the Obelisk farm in Uldum. Ah, okay. I haven't tried that one. The fur, not Hexweave. Okay, yeah, that's him. You watch my YouTube videos over and over. Oh, thank you ever so much, Mr. Redblade. That's very kind of you. Thank you indeed. Hexweave has 6 gold vendor now. Oh. Bastion of Thunder, Shantigen, is the one I use. Yeah, for my Ember Silk. But what's this one you're talking about in Uldum? Is that the one that I believe I was told about by... I think it was Forever that told me, wasn't it? Where is it? It's in the Maelstrom? No, it's in here. Uldum. Where's the... Where would I get Ember Silk from here? What did you say? The Obelisk farm. So the Obelisk of the Stars, I'm assuming. Might be worth checking that out. Have a look at that. I've not done that one. Would it still work with the potion of treasure finding? I assume it would. Hey, WoD Stumpy, how are you doing? Am I catching up with the challenge already? I'm actually going a bit slower than I'd like at this point. Looking at my chart, let's just quickly bring it up for the moment. So yeah, we've kind of flattened, gone slightly high, slightly low, slightly high, slightly low. So we're gaining, which is good, but we're not gaining as quick just yet. You get tons of chests. Okay, better done with a group from what you saw. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'd be interested to see what that's like. But what I'm going to do next is go through my other characters, check their sales first, and we can always come back to Samadan. Even solo, you get some cloth. Is that more? You get more cloth than Bastion Twilight. Okay. Progression also good. Yes, WoD, this is very true. So let's head. Oh, Binding of Haste just sold. Let's leave Samadan for now. Let's go through our other characters, check out their status, check out the Drums of Fury status, and then move on from there. And then we can always come back to Samadan. Hopefully, we'll have a bit more time to do that one. And no lockouts. Okay, pre-patch coming soon. Yes, very much so, Old Man Farmer. Looking forward to it indeed. But super boring solo. Yeah, I mean, I find that with farms. If I end up doing it too much in one go, then for me that's time to move on. If it's if I find it not fun anymore. So let's have a look at the mail. We've got some expires mainly. So let's take the expires out of here. Just check my bags, got plenty of space. And we'll let that run through, and then we'll go and do the second half of that. Whilst that's going, I'm just going to get some more water. I'll be back. Right, here we go. Catch the VOD on YouTube. Have a good night. 30 Celsius. Wow, cranking up the AC. About to go farm. No worries, Kangai. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. That's all expires, so let's take all of those. Been warm here too. The AC can't catch up. We don't have AC here in the UK for the most part, so we have to just tough it out, unfortunately. Alright, loads of stuff coming through. There we go. And what's that? 4 mails left to come. And I'm out of free space, so we'll come back to those. Oh, I forgot the Looterang was changed. Hold on. What did we change it for? Honorable Medallion? Fracture? No, wasn't that one. What did I use instead? I can't remember where I put it. Where's the stompy thing that I used to have here? It's not that one. This one. No, not that one. That's another sigil. Where did I put it? Spell books. Where's my stompy thing? That one. Infernal Strike. That's the one I wanted. Forever known as Stompy Thing. There I am. Haven't had AC this summer. A fan blowing on dry ice, maybe. Yeah, that would be handy. Hey, Sergeant Reels, how are you? About 20 in Norway. And you're dying. Yeah. Way too humid. Yeah. The humidity is also true. It's very humid here in the UK at the moment. Oh, got a load more expiring, so let's just take those off. Bear tartar, so take those, cancel those, wait for everything to catch up, and then do another batch. And then we'll post on the other stuff. There we go. Wish you had 20, yeah, definitely. So we've got 3,400 gold on Earth at the moment. 20 is like perfect weather. Yeah, I would say so. 20 to 25, thereabouts. And nice bright sunshine, blue skies, and a very gentle breeze near a beach. That would be my perfect one. You stayed in all day, so never checked on weather. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think I would too, if I didn't have to travel to work. Although at least the trains are, on the whole, air conditioned, so I do have that benefit. I could do with making some more dread leather, actually. But I need to get some bloods, actually, thinking about it, and some other materials, which would be world quests, and skinning I think gets bloods, but that would be legion skinning, which I don't do a lot of. Actually, I could probably do with doing some legion skinning because I'm not fully skilled level in that. According to Weather Channel, it's 34. Wow. 115 Fahrenheit today. Stay inside. Yeah, definitely. Hey Icon, how are you? Am I on a high pop server? No, I'm on pretty much a low pop server. I tend to have higher profits but lower volumes in sales. Drums are down to 88 gold now. Still a reasonable profit. I'll take those. At work you go from freezers to ovens, so your body is so confused. Yeah, God, I'd be confused with that. Good evening, Bob. How are you? Alright, all of these on. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get those on. So we didn't have any more sales, so it looks like we missed out on some drums there. Let's click open the Bear Tartar. Oh, there was some gold. I didn't spot what I had. What did I get in sales? TSM doesn't tell me. Okay. Oh well, let's get these on. Not bad. How am I doing this stupidly warm evening? I'm doing okay. Struggling through, but okay. Just hoping for a cool and dry for your week at the lake. Yeah, definitely scorching. That sounds nice. You like lower pop servers? Yes, high profits and more opportunities. Exactly. And you have to worry less about volume at that point and having to craft and recraft and undercut. So you can take it at a slightly slower pace, which suits me. It doesn't show them in chat right now. Okay, thank you, Trillian saying. I wondered why I couldn't see them. Alright, let's run a post scan. Let's get the remaining things on. They're mainly Bear Tartar, if we can sell some. Don't mind if we do. Now, the only other thing I'm thinking with Earthen at this stage is the leatherworking dread leather. Because we have a few on and we did get some sales, even though I'm at rank 2 with these. I haven't set up a crafting operation for these, so I don't know which ones have sold. Glutton for punishment, I guess. You started your foray into working the auction house on Moonguard. Okay. Is Moonguard the one that's got the bugged auction house? I know a couple of servers do have that. Bear Tartar wise, I have 862. So that's okay. I'm hoping that I can shift a few more in the next week. It's roleplay and high pop. Okay. Good luck with that one. So what can I make is the question. I can make bindings. I currently have last sold 3 days ago. I've sold 2. And I don't have any on at the moment, so let's queue up one of those. Foot pads I can't make. Gloves I can make. Last sold, I got 2 on the auction house. Just double check that. Yeah, don't have any on the auction house. Jerkin I can make, and I've got 2 on the auction house. Mask, I got 1 on the auction house. You sell that in a week. Wow. Have I got any bare meat left? I don't think I do have much at the moment. Tread leather pants. 1 on the auction house. Can't make those anyway. Now there was a graven scale that I sold. Was it armbands? No, I got 1. Girdle, no. Grips. Got 1 of those. Got 2 of those. I wonder if it's worth making more than 1 of these. That I haven't got the materials for, because we need... Okay. So not anything else other than that one, and we need to go to the crafting reports and back. Need to go farm bears. Look at all your toons and have enough toons to have every profession. Very nice position to be in, Willie Gnome. You get loads of bloods drop. Aha! I was told you'll make mucho dinero there. Oh, on the server. Well, it's a good start. Adventurous RPers. Okay. That sounds interesting nonetheless. Hope you aren't competition on sales. Alright, I'm going to make 1 dread leather bindings. A quick blade, that one we made. I need to probably change my group to ignore random enchants. But how's it looking at the moment, dread leather wise? Dread leather sal. Yeah, we have got all the different ones on, so let's keep it at that for now, and that way TSM will tailor the price for each item based on its abilities, which will probably be okay for the moment. Let's have a look. What's it going to come in for? 3,000 normal price on that one, and that's a that's saying a 4,000 profit, because that's a different price. But okay, we'll go for the 3,000. See how it goes. You got. Do I know the instant respawn bear spots? You made some 20 mil on that spot over at Legion. I don't, Ignis, actually. Or come with us to more of souls and skin all. Okay. Are you doing more of souls now? I'd be up for that. I'm always up for joining in with something if someone's doing it. We can pop and look at our other characters in a bit later. Hit me up and you'll send you your posting tunes names, and you can send me yours. Do your best to not undercut you. Oh, that's very kind of you. Oh, you've just done it. Okay. Well, let's have a look at... Where's this spot that Ignis was talking about? For skinning. The instant respawn bears. Oh, someone's got a spider over there. So, that's a spot. Volatile bear. Let's have a look. Gesundheit. Where is... You never saw anyone else there. You plan on earlier a day. Okay, Costa, no worries. You had your 5-man hunter team there for over 16 months. Wow, okay. So it's in Stormheim, up at the top there. Okay, well, let's go have a look. Let's hop on my trusty Griffin. Not a very demon hunter, I know. Ooh, we're lagging a little bit. Hold on whilst my frame rate catches up. So, Stormheim, flight path. Let's find somewhere close by. Where is it? Oh, we don't have many. Oh, that one's close. Let's take that one. Did I just say Gesundheit? I don't speak German, do I? No, I don't. But I do occasionally say Gesundheit. I was actually born in Germany, though, so there is that. But that's because my dad was in the army, so we moved around a fair amount. Have I got Bear Tartar with me? I believe each character now should have, because I set the group to keep a stock on you. So I should have, yes, I've got 20 on me. There we are. Ah, greetings from Munich. Excellent. Well, welcome. Paderborn. What's Paderborn? Rover, I've not heard the phrase. Darkmoon Firewater. I do have some Darkmoon Firewater. Ah, Germany army camp. Yes, pretty much. Oh, it's a town. Oh, okay. You were based there for a couple of years. Ah, yes. No, not that one. Not Paderborn. Hey, Captain E, how are you? Drums of Fury has been selling fast and furious. I like the word combo. Excellent. Good to know. My frame rate seems to be taking a bit of a hit. I think it's because I got this this window open, and I've also got another window open in the background. I'll close that one. I think my poor Mr. Potato is struggling with all the windows and tabs. So let's move that one down. And that one there. And then I'll just... yeah, that seems to have... well, still just hovering at 30 frames per second. Let's give it a bit longer. I'll just check out this location on the map, and then I can close the wellhead window. Good mate of mine was stationed in Paderborn. He's from Britain too. A bear of a man, a huge man. Okay. Made over 1,000 last week. Okay. So we are just heading east of here, according to the map. Let's go have a look. I'm assuming they're going to be down here somewhere. Where are we? Oh no, we go up here. Down about here. Okay. Expect it to keep up as long as the mage tower's up. Exactly. That's the main thing, isn't it? Aha. Vicious Raven Bear. Is that it? You said Volatile Bear. Hey, Kador. How are you? Doing very well here, thank you very much. Is it the Raven Bears I want, or do I need to go further down? Let's have a look. This looks about right. Let's try. Let's try this. Let's close the window down, because that's, I think, messing with my... Just tuned in. What is Samadan Plays up to? Samadan Plays WoW is currently looking at some potential skinning here, which we can't do on these Vicious Raven Bears. So it's not those. It's the mobs you linked me, which makes sense. Which I just closed the window. Hey, Young Plum, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I've got too many windows open, so let me just move everything back down and off. There we go. Right, they were around here, and it was a vicious something, wasn't it? So, there we go. No worries, Rocket Wizard. So what we're doing is we're looking for... It's in a cave. Okay. Let's have a look further out and see if we can see a cave. Or is it going to be down here? Let's have a look down at the bottom and then work our way back up. This looks more... This is Forsaken stuff. Oh, Cave of Nashal. Could be. Where's the cave? There's the cave. What do we have in here? Volatile bears. Haha, bingo. There we are. Thank you, Ignis. Right, let's try these out then. Normally go to the World Quest area where you kill Falcosaurs. Lots of them respawn pretty quick. Average 2,000 stonehide per hour. Okay. Well, let's try these ones. And see what we can do. Stomp these ones. Do my Demon Hunter thing. As a tank. Well, I haven't got my fire water. So let's loot these. Intact skulls. Skin away. There we are. Unbroken claws, various things. Oh, what have we got over here? A treasure chest. We need to do our artifact power thing. There we go. Kill the ones outside. Okay. What are we farming today? We are just having a look at see if we can get some bear meat here. There's another one down here. Come on. And we'll jump in there. I think it was 8 spawn outside that triggered the hyper spawn. Okay, well let's see what we can do. Speeding this up. Obviously I am not the fastest person at this kind of thing. But we'll try it. We'll try the skinning. We're mainly after the chance of some bloods here. There's another one there. Well, it looks like someone has done that one. So we'll do these. See if we can get a few of them anyway. Okay, Clather, thanks ever so much for the pets earlier. And thanks for stopping by and hanging out on the stream. Reduced by 1 to a 5-spot hyperspawn. So I need to go back to the cave, I wonder. Oh, I forgot I can float. There we go. So back into there. And then there's this one back up. Yeah, okay. Am I maxed in skinning? Not quite, actually. That's one of the things I do need to max up. Let's have a look. Okay, isn't it? Oh no, skinning is at 800. I'll tell a lie. I am maxed out in skinning. There we go, fatty bear steak. Nothing much in the way of bloods at the moment. Are they not nerfing Bear Tartar anymore? Yes, they are nerfing Bear Tartar. We're not doing this as a major farm or anything like that. We are simply just seeing if there's a way we can get some decent amount of bloods through skinning. But I haven't got any yet. You don't have to kill them out inside the cave of hyperspawn as far as you remember. Okay. Yeah, I get the meat. I get the meat from looting, and then the stonehide leather from skinning. I like the blood shoulder enchant, and the groups of seals over in Asuna. Okay. Interesting. Did I skin that one? Yes, I did. Right, let's pop outside. Let's see if we can do the outside ones. Might go as faster as DPS. It would. Unfortunately, I don't have the DPS artifact in my Demon Hunter, so I'm slightly behind on that. I mean, I should maybe bunch these mobs up a bit better. Yeah, let's get 3 at once. I can probably go and pick that one up over there. And then let's try that one as well. There we are, bunched up now. That should be a bit better as a Demon Hunter. Done like a pro. There we go. Skinning, skinning. Unbroken Claw. I think so. We get 2 items in my bag. Click them to open them. Let's have a look. What have we got? Here we go. We've got a couple of oddly shaped stomachs. There we are. Hazelnutty Hair's Guide on YouTube for Pets and Mounts, about 3 different spawns of Falcosaurs. Oh yes, I've seen that. Bottom row. Yeah, those 2. Okay. Hey Moswell, how are you? And no bloods there, sorry, I wasn't sure. No, fair enough, it's always good to chat. I always welcome an extra pair of eyes because mine aren't always that great. So we're just really just trying out this spot at the moment, seeing what we can do with it. In terms of my efficiency as a Demon Hunter. Looks like someone's fighting in there anyway. So we'll try these out. We'll see if we get any bloods. If we're not getting much in the way of bloods, then we can always try something out. There's another oddly shaped stomach coming through. Take one of those. And then grab that one. Should be another one somewhere. But I'll get these ones. See how this goes. Yes, that's true. I could get them. Could get them from my order hall. This probably, at the rate we're going at the moment, isn't an efficient way of doing it, because I've just done a few of them and still no bloods. How are the pets doing? They're doing all right, thank you very much. Oreo's just hiding off in the background, as he usually does. Cookie hasn't been down on stream for a while. So she must be hiding away somewhere. I think they are a bit bothered by the heat. And Dotty's being Dotty, squawking away occasionally. But she's good. Thank you very much for asking. Alright, let's try these 2. If we don't get any luck on these ones, we'll leave these, I think. Good for stone hide leather and the meat, but not really a good source for me for bloods. So I think I'll Hearthstone back with this one. Do I need to do anything with my garrison? Thinking about it. No. There we go, we'll leave that one. Hey Dak, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. World quest? Oh yes, that was good reminder, thank you. Let's check the world quest. We've got Fellhide, we need to do that whilst we're here. I'll take that, and we'll also look and see, are there any bloods quests? No blood quests whatsoever. Have I not unlocked something, perhaps? Could that be a thing? Have I not done enough? I've got a feeling I've done something or not done something. Battlebound Spaulders, rank 3. Right, let's go get this Fellhide. Broken Shore, yeah. What have we got on the map? Stormwind City, Artifact, Demon Hunter Campaign. Yeah, because we haven't done this. How's the challenge coming along? It's doing okay, thank you. We're still behind target, but we are gaining gold, just slowly. Okay, so we've got a few things we haven't done here. Yeah, I haven't got the shoulder enchant. I could put it on an heirloom and pass it over. That's one thing I could do. But let's just go and pick this one up. Yeah, the Broken Shore campaign could be something I'm missing. Which is going to be difficult then, if I'm going to do anything more with this and Bloods. I'm sure I've had some Bloods in the past though, that may just be unlucky from my point of view. But we'll go pick up this fell hide whilst I'm here. And then we'll move on to my other characters, I think. Yeah, I'd heard people doing that for other characters. Samadan's got the enchant, so he should be able to put it on an heirloom and then send it over. Right, not that far away now. Oh, that was a sudden change of lighting. That was weird. A 101 twink carry is still a thing. Okay, it's not me then. Okay, thank you, Gwilym, for checking. I was thinking I was going a bit mad. Fellhide looks like it's in here. Test you in single combat. Face them in battle. Is it in here? I could probably have flown to the top, but let's do the stairs. No, it's not here. We're in the wrong area. Hold on. Let's fly. But we're seeing a lot of guys starting to level the tunes at this point. Perhaps you saw them on the invasion. Oh yes, that's true. There were some good ones on the invasion. Okay, if you're not there, are you in a cave? Yeah, it'll be this one, won't it? Inquisitor Embers... Ermstenbock? Perhaps? It's you I'm looking for. Let's do this one. Fell High Gargantuan. I really ought to go get my artifact upgraded. Because my artifact isn't that powerful at the moment. Obviously, yes, I'm not DPS spec'd as well, so that is a thing too. Let's try it in big tank form. This is quest max is out for both specs. Ah, okay, Thorinori, that's cool to know. Thank you. There we are. And we can skin you for the Fellhide. Awesome. Right, okay, so we're done with this. Let's just Hearthstone back to the Dwarven District. Trying to take steps to prevent the twink carries from happening at this point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, with the stat squish, I'm imagining twink 101 twinks won't be a thing anymore. As long as I've got the artifact. Yes, that's the point actually. I don't actually have the artifact. So I'd need to do a bit more Demon Hunter campaign for that. We did have a few bits of junk I wanted to sell from them stomachs. There we go. Okay, so we'll leave leave Earthen for now. We did pick up a few bits and pieces. It was interesting to check those out, those areas, so thank you for that. I'll have to think about what I'm going to do for Bloods in a future edition for Earthen. But for now, let's move on. And let's go over to the Awakening. My druid. A lovely druid. Okay, how are you doing? Use my TSM imports, really helpful. Oh, excellent, Captain. I'm glad it was useful. I'm never sure with mine because, a bit like my guild bank, they're a bit of a mess, my groups and my operations, but I'm glad it was useful. Make sure we stand at the summoning stone. What's that for, Costa? For the artifact. LFG tab is actually free from people selling runs. Yes, because they've changed that now, haven't they? They're saying you can't advertise doing runs for money. Okay, so what have we got? Living Steel sold 2 for 3,900. That's good. And Saronite Bar. What's the Saronite Bar from? From El Morte. Oh yes, okay. There we go. Take those. And we'll run 3-man more of souls. Okay. So you can kill bosses and skill all mobs. All mobs. Very kind of you, Costa. Probably not tonight though. I think I'm already going to run out of time tonight, but next time we'll do it, definitely. That's all that used to be on there. Yeah, it's definitely definitely changed. So I think it's a good thing overall, because I think it was leading to people doing stuff for money, for real money, which obviously Blizzard don't want. So how are my auctions looking? Let's have a look. Everything's still on. We've got daily cooldowns to do, so let's switch over to Secrets of Draenor Alchemy, do that. Now, we can make 1 titanium with the Saronite that we were given, so we'll do that. Next time, already moved to bed. Yeah, no worries, Cossack, but thanks for the offer. Blizzard wants all the money. Well, they've got a way to print money, so they might as well carry on doing it. So what do I want to do? Living Steel would cost me not... it'll be 6 times 3, which would be 1,800, which would only be about a 200 gold profit. Or Pyrium bars, which would give me a better profit by the looks of things, because that crafting cost is based off the Elementium bar, and the Volatile Earth, which is based on my purchase price. So let's create one of those instead. Now my alchemy is stuck at 742, so I could probably do with levelling that up at some point, just to finish things off. Only things I can really make at the moment is the Potion of Prolonged Power, Ancient Healing Potion. I could probably do a few more things as well. So that's tempting. That's tempting to go and do something with Awakening. Also, the other factor here is HalfHill Farm still needs expanding. So there's also that. I think I will do... How are we for the Tillers rep? We're here at the moment. So we need to get it up. We've got the bonus now. So I'm thinking... What time is it? Yeah, we've got time. Let's go over and do the HalfHill Farm. Let's get the reputation up for that, because that's going to help us with the moats and the Golden Lotus. So that will be progression on that front. As long as you have 700, you'll have max in BFA. Okay, truly insane. So I'm okay. I don't need to mount. I'm a druid. What am I doing? We'll do HalfHill Farm, and then we need to get back to Samadan, actually. Just remembered, we need to do the Ember Silk Farm. I was going to try that. Okay. 800 Herbalism. Excellent, Thorinori. Congratulations. Yeah, only 700 is definitely useful. Don't forget the gold mission. Thank you, GG Cat. Thank you indeed. I'm always forgetting things to do, so thank you. Here that crafting is going to be tiered in BFA. Yes, it's basically going to be sort of not restricted to each expansion, but each expansion will have its own level range. And so you can do each expansion independently of any other expansions. You don't have to start at vanilla and work your way up. You can just do whichever expansion you want to work on. So for those getting started in professions, won't have to go through everything. And artifact power, yes. There's so much to do. We've got the summons to Stormwind here, so lots and lots to do. I'm looking forward to the new professions. I think it's going to work out really well. That is, if I don't get distracted doing all these other million other things I need to do. So, Nomi wise, right, let's harvest. Oh yes, there was the quest, wasn't there, for the other guy? Harvest ripe green cabbages. I'd forgotten about that. Let's till the soil. Am I on again this week? Probably not until Sunday, Costa. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time for a bonus stream this week. We'll see how we get on though. You never know. Righto. Yes, my lord. There we go. Lovely, lovely soil. Okay, we need... Have we got any packets of seeds? Because they're quite cool. We've got some jade squash seeds, so let's use those up whilst we got them. And that one, and then we've got some carrot seeds I'll use up. Excuse me. Oops, wrong button. Okay, One Tough Orc. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. I hope to see you again very soon. And that one, striped melon seeds. Let's try that one. And I'll come back and do these. Big bag of jade squash seeds. Bag. Okay, there's only the one. Okay, we've got that. And a bag of green cabbage seeds. Striped melon seeds. I want to use up all the individual ones I've got here, just to free up some space. And surely I've got some more. Beverage. Autumn blossom tree. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay, so we also need to weed killer on these, and I need to pull those out. Oh, hold on. I need to do that. That one's a jump one? Yeah. And that one, oh, that's the, press that one. A wriggling one. Okay, there we go. Do that. Infested. Spray that. Is that everyone? Oh no, I haven't got this one. There we go. Be careful how fast you say One Tough Orc. Just clean your glasses. Not what it sounded like. Okay. I shall be very careful next time. Okay, so that's my lovely looking garden. I like that. Let's start with some quests. Thanks for keeping you company whilst you did your Silphus quest on your Warlock. Have fun. Thank you, Nephistra. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. I hope to see you again soon.
There is no hurry.
There is no hurry. Well, actually, there's a slight hurry because BFA is coming. And I'd like to get my tillers done.
Speak up.
The vote. Complete quest. Gift. The grilled one. Oh yes, that one.
Oh, hello.
Accept that one.
What do you need?
Water. Accept that one. Any other ones? Yeah, what do we need here?
Looking to buy?
What's the quest? Dusty water spots, ransack rings, grilled leg, plant red blossom leek seeds. Okay, red blossom.
Next one is on me.
Let's go make some of those. I have to dig something up though. So let's dig up the squash. Interesting, that's already there. Okay. Peeps are welcome, just to stay and look. 75 watching. Yep, I'm pretty happy with that. Where was that? That's what we were making. Do that one and that one. There we go. Oh, Eris Raven, thank you ever so much for the follow. I like the name. Okay, bug sprayer on that. We can hand that in. Oh, there's Farmer Young. Anyone who can grow such a perfect vegetable needs to be a tiller, which is why I'm voting you in. Awesome. Thank you, Farmer Young.
Hello.
Did that one. Did that one. 250 quests completed. Anything odd today? Yeah, that's an interesting one. Okay, so we need to go. Right, let's start. Now. Do I need to do the kite thing to do the running around bit for the dusty spots? Yes, I do. So let's do that first. I'd like to borrow a kite, please. And then we can water the spots. Where are they? Zoom out a little bit. Can't see any. Oh, there's one over there. There's one. It's very peaceful flying over here. Ah, there's one. Spotted that. And another one over there. Here come a couple. One there, one there. One there. Can I fit one over there? I think so, just about. You sold Mongoose enchant. Well, Mongoose is good. There's good profits on those at the moment, I'm finding. You sold a chopper for 70k and a bunch of elemental force for 5k. Very nice. How much profit is the chopper at 70k? Need to get Mongoose. Yeah, Mongoose is fairly easy because it's a 100% drop. So it's definitely worth going out of your way to get it. Got your new 110 into Enchanting. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. I always love Enchanting. Do that one, do that one, do that one. That should be enough, I think. Or one more. Oh, it's 35. It's the wrong number. Let's just do a few more then. Quick. Do those ones. And that one. And that one. There we go. Right, all that done. Kind of like 40k. Okay. Check the price of the meat that drops the fur farm in WoD and Nagrand. You can level with it easy to 700. Also you can vendor the food with procs, make a small profit most of the time. Okay, nice. So now you can get rid of excess stock of cloth and leather. Yeah, good idea. Let me just stretch my legs out whilst we're heading back to the farm, and then we're going to go head on over and do the final quests. So the grilled meat is always the annoying one, although it does drop quicker than I think it does. So I'll do that, hand that in, and then we'll move on over to one of these hills where we can hopefully use our boomkin bit and shoot down one of these monstrous plainshawks. See if I can get one. Out of range. What about this one? Oh, there's one above me. Did that get one? Yes, it did. Excellent. And then we can head on over up here and do those two. You just want to shift stuff, don't care about the profit. That's fair enough. I mean, I guess you factor in your time as well. Even if you're just shifting stuff needlessly. It helps to get rid of some stock though, definitely. I'm all for that. If it's just hanging around in your bank and you're not going to use it or don't have any plans to use it, then it's definitely better to find a use for it. Right, let's go inside. Let's do all of these. What have we got? Did we get everything? Yes, we did. You don't need 5,000 stone hide leather or 13,000 shell dry. 13,000 is a lot, yeah, definitely. Okay, so where's the other one? You're in a different burrow, aren't you? I think it's this one. Quick, help out. Okay, someone seems to be doing a quest on that, interestingly. After watching the VOD 2, just sucked into healing a 10 Halls of Valor. I missed a lot. No worries, Scorching. Glad you had fun, though. That sounds good. Did you succeed? That's the question. Okay, we can head back, hand all our quests in. Oh, we need to grill the leg as well. Don't forget that. And already selling every possible item crafted. That's nice. Sign of a good crafter, definitely. No deaths. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I've got more soil now. Well, this is cool. Excellent. Well, let's plant something. And we've got a sprinkler here as well. Cool. And I guess we need to, at some point, remove this rock. That would be a good thing to do. Let's try a bag of seeds. Yeah. Hey Sean, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. We're just having some fun with our farm. We just expanded it a bit more, which is really nice. Let's turn the sprinkler on for that one. And that one we can... Oh, we need to pull this one. I should have gone flight form. There we are.
Hello.
And then we'll do that. Click that.
Jade Serpent.
Slightly frustrated with your competitors, yeah. Mythic Halls of Valor was the most fun when you turned in the key, rotated 180, ran out of the instance. The first Mythic 10 was Halls of Valor and took 2 hours. Wow. Where are we next? Secret recipe in half elf.
Next one is on me.
Okay. Go on, do that. And we'll hand in that. We need that. Complete that. And who was the
White Tiger watch over you.
there you are.
Welcome.
Can you grill that
Jade
please?
Serpent Guide.
And then hand that in.
Speak up.
Thank you very much.
Enough of that.
Hey Beware, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. Just going through a bit of HalfHill at the moment, just trying to work everything out. We got our farm up with a few extra spots, which I'm really pleased about. I'm assuming this last spot is getting rid of this rock, I wonder. I got up to 600,000 gold last night, excellent. 130 fell cloth quickly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about quickly. That's been a tricky one. I do need to go up here. Inside here, perhaps. There we go. Nana Mudclaw. Everyone is about stuff right now. Great time for selling materials. Yeah.
Welcome.
This is me. I may be old dear, but I haven't lost my memory. Old man White Whiskers, on the other hand, is another story. You caught me at a good time. I was just hankering to make a fresh batch of witchberry julep. Have you ever heard of this wondrous brew? Each sip takes 10 years off your face. How do you think I still look so good? Need a special ingredient, 1,000-year water collected from the mouth of the waterfall in the north. Okay, use the empty pitcher at the Golden Falls.
Keep your eyes
Okay,
on
we
the
can do that for you, young lady. Let's head north. I'm assuming it's this place. Straight further north. Having to cancel scan all day. Yeah, cancel scans can get really annoying, definitely. 4 quest garrisons, bile tunes, got scan tunes. Yeah. Hey, Alcarin, how are you? I'm assuming... Where do we need to stand? What's this? 1,000-year guardian. Is that to do with it? Well, we want the collect the water. Okay, I won't fight you if we don't have to, but I guess we might have to because you got a quest marker on you. There we go. That 4 to 5 times a day. Yeah, that sounds like not fun. I would definitely want to be sort of having more fun than that. Right, let's head back to the lady in here. Got a question. You farmed a lot of transmog recently. Glorious Jade set. Can't seem to price them properly. Do you have operation settings? Help your show. You don't have to price items correctly with TSM. So for transmog, I do things very roughly. So I'll show you my transmog group. I use DB region market average as my group pricing structure for that, because I'm not too bothered at what they sell for. So all my transmog goes in here. Now you could tick ignore random enchants when you add them in, and then it'll do every different variety of them. That might help. Otherwise, for me, I just put them in as I get them, and then it'll price them accordingly depending on what else is on. Excuse me. And then operation-wise, I have this old world region average, which posting-wise, I have 3 minimum, max, and normal prices. So minimum price is 50% DB region market average, maximum price is 300% DB region market average, and my normal price is 110% DB region market average. And that's what I use for just throwing anything on that I'm not too concerned about the price of, and I know it will take the price of the whole region, not just my server, and it will be a fairly decent price. So hopefully that was helpful.
You are
The sales are up, so keep at it till you're back in the red line. Well, that sounds like a plan. Nana's vote, the Waterlands Valley, there we go. Found the falls, wonderful. Nana's vote. Plant and harvest 3 witchberries. Okay, so we need to dig up what we just collected. What are these for? Oh, hold on. Can't fly for toffee. Who's got the witchberries? Do need to buy some witchberries. Could we do a bag of witchberries? Bag of witchberry seeds. Let's try one of those. There we go. Oh, went out of shapeshift form by mistake. So let's dig up these with our shovel. And that one. Yeah. No problem, Alcarin. My pleasure. So we're going to go through these. We need to plant our witchberries, and then we'll come back to this later. Need to be closer. Tilled soil, and then into my bag. Bag of witchberry seeds. Drop them down. And they need pulling. Where's the icon gone? There it is. That one. Oh, we need to pull that one. And that one is infestation. There we go. Looking lovely. And we've got something over here we could plant, actually. Looking at this. What have we got? Red blossom leek. Let's do one of those. Oh, it's parched. Hold on. Turn on the sprinkler. There we go. Looking lovely. Right, let's hearth back. Hey Grungy, how are you? Love my videos, thank you very much. Do I think Tillers is worth the effort to do, since the return isn't that high for the time invested? It's an interesting one. I like it because I've never done it before, and so if you've done Pandaria before, then you know there's a question as whether you think it might be worth it. I'm doing it mainly because it's fun, and I also know that I do get a chance at the Motes of Harmony and the Golden Lotuses, which whenever I get those I'm going to feed into my alchemy, so for me it's definitely worth it, just for the fun and the enjoyment of it. And I feel like I'm doing something extra in the game as well. So I've got something to post on actually, because I made the Pyrian bars, so let's post those on. What have we got gold-wise? 10,000. We'll keep hold of that, I think. I don't think we'll pass that on to Samadan. So we've got some true gold, I think, to post. Let's see what we get. A couple of potions of treasure finding. Or just the one actually, and true gold for 4,400. Oh, actually below min price actually. Looking at that, what's the true gold looking like? Never done it before, and you like it. Not sure about doing it on all your alts though. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Once you've got the price high, not the price, you've got the commendation to get the extra rep, then I think it's probably a bit better. So true gold here, there's loads here at this price, so it's actually not worth me putting it on for this one. My crafting cost is too high, so it's not worth me buying those. I could try and reset the market on those, but that would be a big investment of 32 of them, so I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to post it on at my normal price and see how that gets on. Oh, looks like it's bugged out. Let's do a reload. Where's my reload? There we go. List it as, yeah, definitely. I'm just going to list it at my price and see if it goes. If it does, if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't mind too much. Pyrian bar for El Morte. Oh yes, I didn't send that on, did I? Okay. This is where I really need to be a miner at the same time. I am very tempted to try and switch over. Ugh, can't click for toffee. Need new mouse. Pyrian bar. Send. Wrong tab. There we go. Contacts. Alts. El Morte. Send. There we go. Hey, right, 1, 2. Did I try the Trillium bar? I can't remember now. Where are we at on Trillium? Titanium. The white Trillium ore. Actually, we could send that over. We've got some ore there. Hold on. How are you doing, right, 1, 2? Hope all is well with you. Oh, to sell it on... What have I got? Thorium bar, that's for something else. Much better this evening. Excellent, good to hear. Good to hear. Basic seed pack, titanium, white Trillium ore, did that one. Black Trillium ore, there's that one. And what else did we have? I think that's all I've got at the moment, so let's send that on to El Morte. Send that. There we are. Hey Cat Meow Cat, how are you? Incoming gum toast. Okay, I'll prepare myself. All hide under the table. Quick! Right, have we done everything we've wanted to do? I think we have. Just turn my bags off. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's head over to my other character, El Morte. Doing very well, thanks, Kat. We are currently just running through our characters. We're doing all the various bits and pieces on the way. We've taken a fair while to go through them, but we've done a bit of HalfHill farm. We've got our enchants up. We need to probably pop back to Samadan, because we were looking at doing some either Shadow Silk or... did I list the Trillium bar? Oh, I think I might have forgotten to do that one. Let's have a look where we're at with El Morte. We've got some expires, and we've got the extra bits in there. No sales, so let's just open all those up. There we go. I've got like 50 of them. Yeah, I do have quite a few actually. It might be worth putting them on. Slowly learning more and more about TSM4. Excellent, excellent. Ah, Gumdrops is raiding me with a party of 68. Well, thank you very much, Gumdrops. That's very kind of you. How are you? How was your stream? Good to see you back streaming more often. Sorry I couldn't catch this one. Here we are with some Gums Loves. Ah, thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. We are currently on my Death Knight, El Morte. Just opening up the mail, and we're having a look at what we can do on mining and smelting from that point of view. And so we have some black and white Trillium, which we can try and smelt. And we have, let's have a look what else we've got. Here comes Jack with the strong arms. Enjoying streaming more too. Excellent. Had fun leveling professions, so not much auction house. Yeah, getting the professions up is always a good idea. Belazor, thank you ever so much for the follow. And CM Day 797, thank you too. Very kind of you. And Unstoppable, thank you all for the follows. Very kind of you. And My Perfection, I like the name, thank you very much. So we're just going through and doing our are sort of bits and pieces at the moment mainly. Now I did have I not got the one I need for this one, Smelt Trillium? Okay, so I need mining 600 for this, so we're a little bit off from that. So we need to probably go on over and do a little bit more ghost iron mining to help level that one up. Follow train. Thank you all. Cannot follow a lad with the proper beard. Thank you, Belazol. It's very kind of you. Rotab, thank you also for the follow. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. Hey, Jazer, thank you very much. We're on Smelt Pyrite. We can do that one. That's a good one. We'll need that. So I think I'm probably gonna... Now I've got two choices here. I could either go to Pandaria and mine some ghost iron ore, because we're currently at mining 556, so I could really do with getting that a bit higher. Or we can go over to Samadan and do some ember silk cloth farming, which is another option. The things we're trying to do is basically either get the mining skill up or get some more cloth. Have I got any pyrite? That's a good question. Let's have a look. You say mining. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea, Jack. We can smelt some pyrite. I do have some. So let's just walk on round. Florian, Inimachin, thank you very much for the follows. Cracks on the sword. The rainbow ore. It does look pretty cool, definitely. Alright, let's do the smelt pyrite. So this is... Oh, that's a good... so the pyrium bar is going for 600 at the moment. Let's see if we could sell some. You never know. Groups wise, do we have that in a group? Let's have a look. Pride ore. Where's my mining? Down here. Bars. Pyrium ore is probably in a different group actually, because I would have used it for buying. So what we might be better off doing, and we've got loads of it. What group is it in? Let's have a look. It's in alchemy stuff, transmute. So do we want to sell it, or do we want to turn it into something else? That would be the question. At that price, I'm tempted to try and sell it. But whether it sells for that, I'm not sure. I wanted to test it on someone. Keep it for the true gold. Yeah. I'll bow to your greater knowledge on that one, Jack. Might as well. So what we'll do is we'll send it instead to send Pyrium bar to contacts, alts, Awakening, send mail. Right, okay, you're done. So now, let's go. Where's my Dalaran Hearthstone gone? What have I done with it? Interesting. I haven't popped it in the bank or anything, have I? Or have I just dragged it and destroyed it somehow mysteriously?
Hey there.
No, it's not there. I got some pyrite ore in the reagent bank as well. Okay. No, don't see it there. Of course, below 98. I forgot. Well remembered. Oh, I can't have one yet. I'm so used to my 110s. Thank you ever so much. Right. Oh no, wrong one now. So let's do this the old-fashioned way, and let's go fly over. Thank you, Ignis. There we go. So We are in the Jade Forest mainly. Vodka for dinner. I have some transmog that has no TSM auction info, and it doesn't seem to want to post. Any ideas on how to fix this? No data. No database info. I wonder what that could be. If Gumdrops is around, he might have a better idea. Or use region pricing. Oh, right. Yes, it could be because your server, your DB price data could be too old to actually be up to date. So yeah, as Jack said, try the region price range. That could work. You could always use it as a fallback. You could use first brackets DB market, comma DB region market. That could work as well. Right. Flap, flap. Keep going. Thank you, Costa. Right, I can talk whilst mining. I'm not going to do any specific route, even though I have got routes on. I'm just going to follow the general clusters and pick up some mining whilst I'm here. There we are. There we go. Is there some option to any data for the disorder? That's for... Oh, that was for the mage. Okay. Currently own the base version item below I-60 have pricing data. Okay, specific versions do not. Okay, interesting. Make sure I have group-based... group the base version with ignore random enchants. Okay, Bellis, thank you for that one. 13 minutes. Okay, thank you. 50 skill points would be nice. Okay, you've set me a target now. 557. Let's get to 600. So in which case I need to chat and mine at the same time. So apologies if I miss anything. Hopefully other people will be able to catch that up in chat if I miss it. But we're going to follow our mining route. Let's follow my little route round. Hopefully, and not crash into anything and not die. That's the general consensus. And there's one down here. Fortunately, you all have to tell. No worries, Billis. Thanks ever so much for stopping by and saying hi. Good to have you on round. And your vast expertise. Alright, we're going to keep following this. Oh, did I miss that? Is that zoomed in on purpose? Which one? My zoom like this, or the actual resolution? Because, as Costa said, yes, I've got a pretty low resolution. Just learning TSM over a few weeks, the whole gold making community have been nothing but helpful. Yes, Captain Owlcat, I can testify to that myself. When I was learning gold making, everyone has been super duper helpful. Oh, the actual zoom. Yeah, I think it's just a question of wherever my wheel mouse lands. I don't really sort of bother too much. I like to have it fairly close. Obviously, if I'm doing a dungeon or something like that and trying to heal and see everything, then I'll move it further back. I hate the ones that are underwater. Hey Delirian, how are you? Where do I farm gold? Well, currently I'm mining ghost iron ore for the dual purpose of getting my skill up, as well as passing this ghost iron ore onto my alchemist, which is going to then in turn make me more gold. Right, where's this one? Right down there. I'll do this one. Out of habit, you have it always at max. There we are. Right, let's follow this along. Where are we off to next? Follow the line. Any at the end of the rainbow? Nope. Let's follow it back then. Do I use TSM? Yes, I do indeed. I'm currently using TSM for beta, and I've been using beta since it got released, and I've been loving it develop over all the stages. Wet bird, yeah. I've been playing a healer entirely too long and have your camera zoomed in. Well, that's the thing, Persephone, isn't it? It depends on how you like to play. I think when it comes to when everyone's spread out, then I do like to try and see everyone and see what's going on. It can be tricky, definitely. Is the reason I'm not using the Sky Golem for this? I didn't believe that the Sky Golem worked with mining, or am I incorrect in that thought? Can the Sky Golem work with mining? It still dismounts on mounting. Yeah, okay. I did think correct then. Yeah, it would be nice if it was both, definitely, because I do have the Sky Golem. It's one of my very few mounts. For someone who had played since vanilla, I have a total of 29 mounts, so it's not a lot. What's the name of the add-on that shows the path on the minimap? Okay, so I have 3 add-ons. To get this, I mean, this is probably a bad example of a path because it's completely chaotic, but the add-ons I use is, we have GatherMate 2 and the GatherMate 2 data, which comes from the WoW database, and then the thing that does the routes here is called routes, and that's what I use to get me the lines that appear on the minimap, which is pretty handy if you want to make sure that you travel round and catch everything. Mist piercing goggles. No, I've forgotten to get those yet. Well, they were mentioned last time I was doing this. I don't have those. I need to go and find some. Hey Sherbet Sam, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. We're just going through and doing a little bit of a ghost iron farm, trying to get our skill up to 600, and we're also going to pass on this ghost iron bars to Awakening, my alchemist. Do I have the special gloves to mine faster? For Legion, I will have them. I don't have them on this character at the moment, but this is Pandaria, so those wouldn't work in this situation. But thank you for the question, Enrique. Not going to do the same as with the Looterang, am I? As in, not buy it for a long time and then suddenly go and get it. Yeah, I think I'll need to go get them. Oh, is there Pandora specific ones? Oh, okay. Is it an enchant or is it an actual item? Let's have a look, see what we've got here on the route. Nothing around there. Forager's gloves, drop from a rare in Pandaria. Okay, thank you, Amrekia. I didn't know that. There we go. Okay, thank you. Very kind of you. Drop from a rare that is so random numbers based, it's not worth farming. Okay. Yes, of course you can post the link. Is it bind on pickup, or is it something I can buy on the auction house? Oh, they're sleeping, so hopefully I'll be able to mine in peace. Okay. Time to hotkey that man. Oh yes. I saw my son do that totem hugger, and it was definitely a time saver. I just haven't got around to doing that. Maybe a Q would be good for this one, or maybe a different one. Redshift, thank you ever so much for the follow. I love the name. The gloves are bind on pickup. Okay. Interesting name, Redshift. I use that every day at work in 3D graphics. I use a renderer called Redshift. Oh, I clicked on that. Hold on, how do I get rid of that? Undock window. Oh no, put it back on. There we go. I think I'm having problems with my right mouse button at the moment. Apologies if I fall all over the place. Let's just follow the route. Where's that one gone? There it is. The Pandera farming kit, forager's gloves, ancient Pandera mining pick, and mist piercing goggles. Okay. And the firework. And I've got a shirt with red on it. Exactly. There you go. Swap an ability for it. Yeah. So let's try. Oh, hold on. I'll shift down. Let's try Q. For now. There we go. That should make my life easier. Thank you for the hint. Oh, there's one inside. I wonder if I can creep inside. Thank you, Costa. We got the commands working again. Shh. Be very quiet. Oh, dang it. I should have walked. Oh well. We're in now. Mining pick doesn't really do much. No, that's true. Claims to give you extra gems. It's false advertising. Oh, right, okay. So it's not that useful. Of course, I need to put my bloods down here. That will make it easier. Oh, did I miss the follow? I got the redshift follow. Was the one since then? Or has it not popped up yet? I can't see anything else. Okay, right, let's go mine these whilst we're here. There we go. We're getting XP for this as well, which is also nice. Extra gems do help, means you don't have to waste your ore prospecting for gems, even for the transmute to other panther gems. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea, putting the flying on a hotkey. That's a lot easier. And now I could go and get that one, but I'm going to come back from the route once I do the loop. I think I hadn't done this one. This is where I can sometimes get a bit confused and cross over a little bit. Where are you? Are you in the water? Yeah, you are. There we go. Do I get no more skill points? Okay. Have these gone grey for me? Do I need to go somewhere else? Use dismount on your mouse middle click button across all toons. Okay. Oh, it's flight path here. Let's go pick that up. It's green, so a lesser chance. Okay, so where could we go? Well, let's go find another. Let's go off this direct. Oh, okay, stuck. There we go. Can't fly for toffee. There we go. Let me just. And now I'm crashing into trees. Let's fly off this direction, and then we can see what else we can do. Okay, there's an ore. Okay, this is... yeah, it's green. Okay. Rich ghost veins or trillium veins. Yeah, so let's move on to another zone. See where would be good. What's in here? That's all ghost iron. Oh, that's a bit... oh, that's a shrine of 7 stars. What else could we do? That's all ghost iron. 82. It's all just mainly ghost iron. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Kuiperite. That could be a thing, depending on the zone. Garrison mining time. Yeah, I'm not at Garrison. Oh no, the Garrisons cross over now, don't they? No, they don't. I need to be higher for that. Ignore mining until Legion, then level it up since there are no penalties mining stuff. This is true, Butteroo. I do want to stay in Pandaria if I can, because I do love the area. Alright, I'm just going to fly for a little bit. Okay, open my map. Kuiperite may be worth nothing on my server. Okay. Valley of Blossom has a big spawn rate of Trillium because it's compact. East, the little island. Timeless Isle. Rich Ghost Iron. Trillium. Rich Ghost Iron. Okay. Can't fly for toffee. A British saying. Yes. Basically, if you can't do something for toffee, it means you're really rubbish at doing something. Are there any good dungeon farms right now? I guess it would depend on what level you're at. Okay, we're going to try... no, Jade Forest, Jade Forest. Okay, abort, Jade Forest. Where's Jade Forest? Yep, do this one. At the top. Oh, a Michaela Roos. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Okay, we'll go off and do that one. See if we can get a few extra ones. Max level for dungeon runs. Well, they all... It depends on the dungeon, really. Hashtag. At the moment, I'm just... oh, there's a rich one there. Hold on. Reverse. Saw that a minute ago. Yes. It said rich, but it wasn't. Okay, fair enough. Let's carry on. So we're going to go over this area to the little island up here, and then we'll see if we get anything extra, and if we don't... Oh, the follows don't show in chat anymore. Okay, that is weird because I had the I had everything linked up again. Why is it not working again, I wonder? Now it did. Okay. Very strange. Very strange. But thanks for giving me the heads up on that. I'll have to look into that. Glad to catch me live. Watched a few vids on YouTube. Well, excellent. Very glad to have you on board. Right at the bottom of the item, allow you to find gems whilst mining in Pandaria. Does not need to be equipped. Okay. My paste was incomplete. Which one, Sensors? Oh, was that from that one? I thought you meant my paste bin for a minute then. And now I'm with you. Yeah. I'm with you about 3 steps behind. But I get there. But thank you very much. So we're going... I've done this island a few times. Hopefully there's a few spawns around here that will help me level up. Where are we at? 571. So not quite where I'd like to be. Let's have a look. Everyone else seems to be mining here as well. Seems to be a popular spot. Is that one? I can't see in all the things. Yes, it is. That's just a regular one. Okay. Oh, this is your leather grind spot, is it? Okay, let's go around. Anything up the top? No. Oh, there was one. I'm sure I just saw one. It's just a regular one, though. Those turtles died many times under your arrows. Poor turtles. Oh, I just pressed Q by mistake. I'm so used to being a druid. Okay, let's go around this side. Oh, there's something. Is it a rich one? No, just a regular one. I want to find a rich one, if I can. I might as well mine them whilst I'm here, because I have got a couple of skill ups, even though they're green. There we are. Finding a rich one is always hard. Yeah, they do seem to be rarer. I can see how these last few levels are going to be more tricky in Pandaria. And it may be easier to level up in the next zone. Unless I go over to where that other stuff was. Where is that one? There it is. Nice ghost iron. Mehrlitz, I can't just say, Mazel Tov, how are you? Right, okay. Let's have a look. I think we'll just head to the right a little bit. Not finding much in the way of rich ones, so I don't think we're going to get our skill ups for tonight. And we didn't get over to Samadan to finish off, so I'll do one more ore, and then I'm going to jump back. Oh, here it comes. Let's pop my blood down. There we go. You sell also ghost iron bars at the auction house. No, I've been using everything for Awakening, because I get the chance for the ghost iron bars, and then I farm it up to the next thing. All right, let's Hearthstone back. So what have we got? Ghost iron ore wise, we have, what's that? 84 ghost iron ore. Not bad at all. Yes, I do have quite a lot of Trillium, don't I? Well remembered. Well, let's make it into what we can make, which is smelt ghost iron 42. Let's create all of those. There we are. Spread the sale chances. Yeah, I mean, because ghost iron has 26 gold profit from that, so I could possibly sell it for 47, which isn't a bad price actually from looking at that. I can't remember, Happy Master, where it was. Ignis had it. If you're still around, Ignis, didn't you do a YouTube video on it? Or it's on one of my older streams. I can't remember which one it is, but they'll be on one of the recent ones from YouTube, back before I did the Kara mining. The monk thing you had. Yeah, all my recorded streams are on YouTube. I've got a playlist of all the latest ones to do with Battle for Azeroth, the 5 million mount challenge. Or, like Ignis has just said, he's got a video on it. Happy Master was asking about it, Ignis. Okay, so here we go. So, right, ghost iron bars. Let's see what we could sell those on for. We'd have to make an operation for them. And the problem is I don't like to do operations where I'm buying and selling of the same thing. I did it with the cloth and the Cell Ember Silk. So I think the ghost iron ore I could probably do with taking off there. Maybe we move it over to the bars section, but we make sure we keep some. That could be something we do. We don't have the ghost iron bars in there, so they must already be in a group. What group are they in? They are in the transmute stuff, of course. So what we'd do then is go to my transmute stuff, shopping, transmute stuff, and we'll make a subgroup, and we'll call that sell ghost bars, and we're going to move in the ghost iron bar, and we're going to make an operation for that. Crafting default, Sensitive Awakening, shopping, auctioning, override, and Let's have a look at bars times 20, but we're going to modify this so we keep some. So keep amount in bags. Actually, no. Let's just keep it as it is. Let's see how that goes. But is the ore cheap? Any videos on power leveling a mage? No, Butteroo. Unfortunately, I don't. I think I've never ever played a mage. So let's have a look. Sell ghost iron bars. No, not shopping, auctioning. Oh, dang it, pressing the wrong things all over again. So let's deselect all groups, sell ghost bars, run post scan. Time to get your underlight angler. Okay, Danny, good luck. I just want to see what these are going up for. We'll have to check the price of the ores. So we're undercutting the competition. That's my son. So we're undercutting my son on his ghost iron bars. 2 stacks of 20. So let's post those. I'm going to keep the 1 stack of 2. So I'm going to skip that one. There we go. Ghost iron ore. Shopping. Let's have a look for ghost iron ore. Ghost iron ore. Mainly private videos for a Discord, some guys. Okay. This was your first public one. It's hard to explain. Yeah, it is. It is hard to explain. Poor chap. Yeah, bless him. Although I do have the advantage of staying up later than him most times. Ghost iron ore is 18 gold. So it's 2 ghost iron ore into 1 ghost iron bar. Let's just check that. Smelt ghost iron. Yes, it's 2. So to sell that at 47 is actually more of a profit. If we sold that at 47, we could flip these and make more. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this ghost iron ore on because there's loads of it and see whether it sells at 47. If it sells at 47, then I can take some of this ore and shift it up. I think I'll do that. Okay, so let's swap back over to Samadan and finish up the gold tally. Oh, I didn't check the sale rate. Already logging out. Sorry, Costa. Clicked too quickly on that one. Of the bars. Well, can we have a look at Samadan? Yeah, I'll have a look at Samadan. I thought about making a video on how to monk leveling and raids with multi-boxing and up to 9 other tunes. I think people who could do that figured it out themselves. Well, sorry you wrote one too for the slurp. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so hop down. There we are. Mail wise, what have we got in the mail? Turn my bags off. Inbox. We did sell a few things, a few enchants, so that's another 3,700. Always helpful. And we didn't move much gold over to other characters. Let's just have a quick look on the auction house for the ghost iron. Where was that at? So ghost iron, there's 10 nuggets, so that's 2 things. And the bar, we're looking at the sale rate, currently 0.45. My own personal sale rate is 1. So I've sold 118, so that's actually pretty good. For you, the sub is needed. You keep leveling and looking for improvements. 33 ults, that's amazing. Knee injuries? What's the knee injuries from? Did I miss something? Looking forward to that 9-box leveling method. Maybe 10 box. Only thing making me stop 10 boxing instant. Wow, I mean, the numbers you guys talk about is amazing. Right, oh god, there's a great big mountain in the way. Okay, so... Hey, Navid Abyss, thank you ever so much for a crazy price I saw. I did indeed. I have no idea how I managed to sell them for that price, but there we go. Apologies, Navidan. I'm actually just about to finish up, but thank you ever so much for stopping by. We're just going to check my gold, though, so let's have a look at what gold I'm at. Get rid of that, drop that in the water. We're going to have a look at my 5 million chart. Oh, I jumped down the whole building. Yes, I did do that. Where's this gone? Oh, wow, Redshift. Thank you ever so much for using your Prime sub. That's extremely kind of you. Let me find me chef's hats. There they are. Thank you ever so much for your support. And Merlin, thank you also for the follow. Very, very kind of you indeed. So, looking... Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Move that back down. There we go. No, there we go. Position that, fine. There we go. So this is my chart for... There we go, thank you, Jack. I was literally just about to do that. For those that haven't seen it, they are more than welcome to take a copy of it. This is my chart for the road to 5 million. Now, we did okay today. Let's put in the gold for today. We are on the 6th, so we'll put it in for the 5th because we've only just gone past midnight on that. Canadian TV is on. Gold Farm, if you're looking for some gold farming to host. Okay, thank you, Mazeltov. I'll have a look who's on my list, but keep that... oh yes, thank you, Costa. Let me just move that across. I want to be able to see my gold as I type it in, so let's click that and then go back to this and move it across. There we go. Thank you. So we are at 2,617,582. So that's a little notch higher. Not the rate that I would like. It's a bit wibbly. It has been over the past sort of week or so. I think it's now down to a question of time, because I'm doing my normal sort of turnover of auctions and restocking, but I'm still running out of time to be able to do everything I want to do, because I didn't get time today to do the Ember Silk farm. I didn't get time to do this Shadow Silk farm. Gold making without the use of mission tables. Oh yes, I forgot to do the order hall one. That was one. And when BFA, it will skyrocket. Yeah. You got a thread off me the other day for hexweave cloth to fix the crafting cost, averaged by item number. How do I find the item number? Now there's no such thing as enough time in gold making. Yes, Rasheen, that's very true. I find the item number by looking on Wowhead for the item, and I usually get through that through the Undermine journal. So usually my process would be to look on the Undermine journal, and then I would look up the item, say for example something like this, Imperium, and then you can see here the item number in the top. You can use that, and if you go to Wowhead, if you click on the actual item itself, it also has the item number up there, so you can copy and paste it from there. Now there is an add-on that does this as well. I can't remember the name. Yes, some UI add-ons do have it in the tooltip. It would be nice if TSM had something like that. All the things, that's it, Rasheen, thank you. That gives you the item number. You don't have it normally. But yeah, it's useful. If you go to Wildhead and type with what you want to search, the link for example. Oh, the Undermine Journal add-on. Okay. Yeah, the number is 111556. Yeah, because it shows you the item number there in the address. So there's a few ways of getting it. None of them super convenient, but it would be nice if you could type in the name, because it would make more sense. You used to be able to shift click a link in and put it in. You have the hexweave number, you need to fix another item. Yeah, so that should hopefully work for you, Cat Meow Cat. So I'm glad it helped. What have I just got there that came in? Oh, we just had a few more sales come in, so that's another 2,600. We'll save that for the next mailbox opening, I think. Oh, clicked again, my mistake. Hey Macro Priest, how are you? Watching some of my YouTube videos, helping get a better picture of gold making. Excellent, thank you ever so much, Macro Priest. Unfortunately, I am literally just about to finish up, but thank you ever so much for your support. Can't keep up anymore. Don't worry, Costa. Thank you ever so much for your help today. Sorry, miss you. Just got home from work. Have a good night. Yes, you can always catch up on my VOD. I'll put this over onto YouTube in about 36 hours time. So my stream from yesterday, the Wednesday stream, will be going up onto YouTube at 2 o'clock UK time today, because it's technically now Friday. So that's kind of the order I do that. Squirrels are multiplying like rabbits. Yeah, or multiplying like squirrels. So much items to farm, auction house so empty. Exactly, there's so much to do. So much to do. I do as much as I can in the time I've got, whilst also having such lovely company of everyone else here. So thank you all for your company. It's been absolutely a pleasure to have you all tonight. Let's have a look at hosting wise. There's who was the person you were talking about? Squirrels only have 4 babies a year, is that right? That's not much at all, is it? Grungy, thank you ever so much for the follow. Canada TV, thank you, Mazel Tov. Let me just pop them in. Let's have a look. There we go. Gold farming chill time. LAC. 2 times 2 more. They cannot feed. Okay, right, fair enough. Right, I see TSM. I see gold making. I see loot appraiser. That's good for me. Thank you for the recommendation, Mazel Tov. We'll throw a host over to Canada TV. I will next be on. Bearded brother. Thank you ever so much. My next scheduled one is Sunday. Whether I fit in a bonus one Friday or Saturday, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how things go with the family and everything. But until next time, have a great weekend. Thank you all for your help. I've really enjoyed your company tonight, and I shall see you next time. Let me just type this out. There we go. Okay. Have a great evening and happy gold making.